Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to switch forms from exponential to logarithm. So let's look at the exponential form. Right here, we have 2 cubed equals 8. And the important question to ask is what is the base and what is the exponent? Because we're going to use that when we switch to log form. Let's look at the logarithmic form. We have log base 2 of 8 equals 3. So that's the way we read it. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3. So let's try a few examples. You can pause this video and try to switch forms. For example, how would you write 4 squared equals 16 in log form? So the first important question to ask is, what is the base? And the second important question to ask is, what is the exponent? So our base right here is 4 and the exponent is 2. Now, a logarithm is an exponent. When we write our equation from exponent form to log form, it's important that we always set the log equal to the exponent right here. So if you notice, the exponent is 3 and I have 2 cubed where 3 is the exponent of 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, what is the base? The base is 4. So I'm going to write the word log and I'm going to make sure I write my base 4 as a subscript. In other words, I'm going to go under the O part of the G. So I'm going to write the base smaller, and then I'm going to go ahead and write 16. I write 16 as the same level as the log, and that equals to the exponent, which is 2. So if you take a look at it, it goes from 4 to 16 to 2. If I want to switch forms, I'm going to start with the base again. What is the base? 4. 4 squared is 16. Now, of course, if you are given all numbers, you can check your work, and it does make sense that 4 squared is 16. Let's try another example. All right, you can pause the video and try this on your own. The first question I'm going to ask is, what is the base? Obviously, we could see that the base is 10 and the exponent is 3. So I'm going to write the word log. Now, this is actually a special log with a base 10. This is known as a common log. A common log has a base 10, and that is a log where we do not need to write the base. So if you ever see a log without a base, that is actually a common log. So I'm going to go ahead and write log 1000 is equal to the exponent, which is 3. Now, if you do decide to write the base 10, it's not wrong, but keep in mind, if you see a log with no base, the base is 10. Let's try another example. All right, here I have e squared equals x. You could be missing any variable from an equation. So let's go ahead and ask, what is the base? The base is e. What is the exponent? The exponent is 2. This is actually called a natural base e. And so I'm going to go write it in log form. But we also have a special case when the base is e. We have something called a natural log. So first I'm going to go ahead and write it as we normally have in the previous examples. I'm going to write log base e of x equals to 2. Now, by definition, any log with a base e is known as a natural log. So I can replace this whole log right here, the log base e, and we write it. You will probably never see it written as log base e because log base e is the natural log. So I'm going to replace that log base e with ln x equals to 2. Let's try a few examples where we have the log form and we want to write it in exponent form. All right, let's go ahead and switch forms. Now I have my equation in log form. I'm going to switch it to exponent form. So the two questions still stand. If you remember those questions that we want to ask is, what is the base? And what is the exponent? All right, for the first example, we have a natural log. Even though you don't see a base, the base is the natural base e. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write this as e to the x, because that is the exponent, is equal to the value, which is 7. Take a look at the next example. What is our base? It is 2. 2 raised to the 5th exponent is equal to 32. Now we come across a log where we don't see a base. So if you said this is the common log, you are right, and a common log always has a base 10. So I'm going to write 10 to the y is equal to 25. And the last one, we have 1/2 raised to the -4. You could put it in parentheses if you wish. You don't have to. Raised to the -4 is equal to 16. And that is how we switch from log form to exponent form.